Hello everyone, welcome to JIB CIB English Medium. My name is Aarti and I hope you all are doing good. So if you're also planning to give upcoming CIB exam and you want to clear your exam in first and single attempt, then this series will help you in your revision, in your practice. So make sure you're watching each and every session, and if you want any particular type of questions or any particular type you want to practice, or any particular concept if you want to practice, yes, please share that concept to the comments so that I can make more videos on that. Yes, so let's start and continue today's session. So this question I gave as homework in our last session, so let's solve first this one. A project requires an initial investment of 1 lakh. The project is expected to generate the following cash inflows over 4 years. Year 1 30,000, year 2 40,000, year 3 50,000, year 4 60,000. Now if the required rate of return discount rate is 10%, you need to calculate NPV of the project. State whether the project should be accepted or not. So in this question we need to answer two things. Yes, first we need to calculate NPV. Now what is the formula for NPV? NPV formula is sum of present value of future cash flows minus initial investment. Yes, so let's start the first one. Here you have year 1 2 3 4. Initial investment already given in your question, that is 1 lakh. Yes, now cash flows, as you can see here, they are fluctuating. 30,000, then 40, 50,000, then 60. Means if you invest 1 lakh in your first, second, third, and fourth year, you are going to generate this many cash flows. Yes, so these are your future cash flows. Yes, not today's cash flows. So that is 30,000, 40,000, yes, 50,000, and this is going to be your 60,000. Yes, now your present value is going to be 10%. So 1 divided by 1.10. What formula we need to use here? 1 divided by 1 plus r to the power n. Yes, this is the formula we are going to use here. So first here 0.909, then 0.826, next 0.751, and after that you have 0.683. So if you multiply these two things, you can calculate your present value of cash flows. Yes, so 30,000 into 0.909, that is 270. 40,000 into 0.826, that is going to be 33,000. 40 and 50,000 into 0.751, that is 37,550. 60,000 into 0.683, that is 40,980. And if I add all this present value of cash flows, this will give me sum of present value. Yes, 27,270 plus 33,40 plus 37,550 plus 40,980. So this is going to be 138,840. Yes, so this is your 138,840. So if I use here 138,840 minus 1 lakh, yes, so this will give me minus 1 lakh as 38,840. So now tell me, if you are going to start this project, so after calculating this value, are you going to accept it or are you going to reject this project? Yes, so this 38,000 is your NPV. Yes, this is your answer 1. Yes, this is your answer 1. But what you are going to do? Are you going to continue this project or are you going to not start this project? So answer for your second is going to, you are going to accept this project. Yes, because you can see here your NPV is positive, and when NPV is positive means that will give you profit, or you can say gains, in your upcoming time. If NPV is negative, you are going to reject it. Yes, because you know NPV, this amount is not going to increase in future. So that is what here for your second answer. Yes, your project should not be accepted, should be accepted, yes, for this condition. Okay, so this is about your homework question. Now let's see some fresh questions for today's session, then start with the scenario analysis. You have company A. Management sets clear targets and promises variable incentives, bonuses upon their achievement. Company B. Management uses pressure and threats, including punishment and public insults, if employees fail to complete tasks on time. So question is, which type of sources of authority are being followed by company A and B respectively? Okay, so this question is again based on your theory, and they gave two scenarios, company A scenario and B scenario. Yes, and they are asking which type of sources of authority both the companies are following. Yes, not same, they both are following, some different. Okay, so options are traditional leadership, rational coercive leadership, and rational and coercive and reward. Okay, so let's read the option A again. Management sets clear targets, promises variable incentives. Yes, incentives, bonuses upon their achievement, means they are talking about rewards. Yes, so this is your rewarding one. Next, uh, company B management uses pressure and threats, including punishment and public insults if companies fail to complete task on time. So this is the pressure and threats. So this is because of fear, employees will follow them. So this one is your coercive in nature. Yes, this is your coercive in nature. So as per this, your correct answer, okay, so in this last option you can say, but that is in your reverse format. So this is your rewarding authority, first one. Okay, and next is your coercive. Okay, so correct answer is your answer E, because rational is not given you. Okay, rational legal authority, this is not any authority. Traditional is not any authority. Leadership and rational, no. Correct answer is even D is not your correct answer. Correct answer is your answer E. Yes, because first is talking about rewards, so that is your rewarding authority, and second is your coercive authority, because of fear they are going to follow their management. Yes, so correct answer is going to be your answer E, or if in exam they are not going to give E option, they are going to write none of the above. Yes, so this is about your sources of authority. Now under sources of authority, we have more authorities like legitimate, yes, coercive in nature, expertise one. So all these are different sources of authority. Remember in exam they can ask theoretical questions. Yes. Now coming to next question, if the equity is 100, borrowing up to how much is considered safe according to the norm? So here we need to talk about that if equity is given is equal to 100, they are talking about debt as per, you know, as per your norms, as per guidelines, as per standard working, how much debt is allowed. Yes, 50, 100, 150, 200. So if you can recall debt equity ratio, ideal debt equity ratio that we want, that can be up to 2:1. Yes, means 2 times you can take borrowing amount. Yes, 2 times you can take this borrowing amount. So here if equity is equal to your 100, you can take 2 times, means 2 into 100, so that is going to be 200. So that is going to be 200. Yes, this is the concept given in your sources of funding. Yes, in that we talk about how much equity we can take in a company and how much debt, because extra debt will again make your company, not very profitable. Yes, slowly customer will or investors will lose their money. So ultimately you are into a losses, and slowly and gradually you will shut down your business. So that is why extra debt is also harmful for your business. So here your correct answer is going to be answer D. Okay, now next question. two team members in a bank's branch are having repeated disagreements over handling customers' queries. As their manager, you call both of them to a meeting to resolve the issue. Now, during the discussion, one employee interrupts frequently while the other feels unheard and frustrated. Okay, to resolve the conflict constructively, which of the following is a key skill required for managing effectively? So here, suppose you are a manager. Okay. Now, under your managing, in your position, you are having two employees under you. Okay. Now they both are into conflict. Means they both are not agreeing on some point. Now that disagreement is not resolved till now. Okay, so that disagreement is creating problem in your company. Okay, because again and again they both are fighting continuously. So you decided to resolve both the conflicts. So now you call both the employees. Okay, here is your employee A and here is your employee B. Okay, just yes. So let's take a quick one diagram and let's understand. You are manager here. Yes. Here is your employee A and here is your employee B. Yes, employee A, this person feels unheard and frustrated. Yes, and this employee B continuously interrupts. Yes, he never listens to anyone. So because of this, employee A is continuously feeling unheard, frustrated. Yes, because continuously B is interrupting. Yes, whenever they are discussing this issue. So here, what as a manager you will do? How you will resolve this conflict? The best thing is, options are avoiding communication, avoid both the communication, avoid this B as well as A. Through that, can you resolve? No, that will again increase this disagreement. Yes, so this is not the way. Dominating the other party, are you going to, behave biased? No. If you are going to just support any one party, other party will again going to, feel unheard and frustrated. So that is also not a point. Ignoring emotions, are you not going to support any one party like this employee A? That person is not heard. Yes, that person is continuously feeling frustrated. So are you going to ignore that person's emotions? No, that is also not your answer. As a good leader, you need to listen both the sides. Yes, both the sides. One by one, you need to listen employee A as well as B. Yes, so that is what will help you in clearing this conflict. So you require active listening. You need to listen B as well as A. If you are giving 5 minutes to B, you need to give 5 minutes to A. Discuss both the points, heard about what problem they both are facing, and then you can take your final decision. So that is why correct answer is answer B. Yes, again this is from your theory part. Now, coming to next question. Which of the following does not constitute a part of the processing of organizing? A. Establishing reports relationships. B. Determining who will be responsible for a particular activity. C. Specializing. D. Dividing and assigning work. Now, when we talk about process of organizing, the correct answer is going to be answer C. Because when we talk about organizing, we are actually talking about reporting relationship. Who will report to that manager? That manager will hold or will look to how many employees, or determine who will be responsible for particular activities. Authority, responsibility you will identify. You will assign the task. Yes, this team will do the manufacturing, this team will purchasing the products, this team will do the sales. So you will assign the task. So we are not talking about any specializing thing under the process of organizing. So correct answer is your answer C. Now, next, the expression span of management refers to what? A. The scope of a manager's duties and responsibilities. B. The responsibility of a manager. C. The maximum number of direct subordinates that can be effectively managed by a single supervisor. Or D. None of the preceding options. Now, span of management means what? Span of management means the scope of manager's duties and responsibilities, the responsibility of a manager, the maximum number of direct subordinates that can be effectively managed by a single supervisor. means suppose here is your one manager. Now under this manager there is employee 1, employee 2, employee 3, yes, employee 4. So total this manager will listen and will take the reportings from this 4 employees. So the maximum number of direct subordinates that can be managed by single supervisor. So here manager is managing this 4 employees. So correct answer is going to be answer C. Okay, so this is your span of management. The single person holds how many subordinates and or how many employees are controlled by that particular manager. So that is your span of management. Now next is, if a company's market capitalization is 500 crores, debt is 200 crores and cash holdings are 50 crores, what is its enterprise value? Now in this question we need to talk about enterprise value of this company. Okay, now for calculating enterprise value we have formula which says add equity, add your debt part, but remember to subtract cash and cash equivalents. Yes, so here equity is going to be your 500 plus debt is equal to 200 minus 50. So this is going to be 700 minus 50 means 650 is going to be your enterprise value. If you want to value your company, if you want to know about the valuation of your company, you will add the equity, debt, and you can subtract here cash and cash equivalents. Yes, so this is going to be your enterprise value, company's value, through this method. So you need to just remember this formula and you can calculate this EV. Okay everyone, so this is one numerical question, very easy direct question. If you know the formula, this is just for 5 to 10 seconds question. Now coming to next question. A firm has sales of 10 lakhs, variable cost 7 lakhs, fixed cost 2 lakhs, debt 5 lakhs at rate of 10%. What are the operating, financial and combined leverages? Okay, so now this question is your homework question everyone. Please practice this and let's see how many of you can solve and how many of you can calculate this 3 things, because as per your exam point of view, leverage is very important in each and every attempts, in each and every shifts they're asking questions based on this. So make sure revise as much as you can. Okay, so this is your homework question for today, and if you are finding any topic difficult or you're not able to understand any topic, what you can do, you can join my Telegram group. Yes, this is my Telegram group, you can join this, and if you want to discuss any particular topic or if you want any particular concept questions, you can share this through this Telegram, or you can write in my comment section also. Okay, so these are the 2 ways through which you can do multiple revision, because now you don't have much time, you have only few days of this September, then October and November. Yes, so we need to practice as much as we can. So make sure you are utilizing this session not only for ABFM, for remaining as well, remaining subjects as well. And apart from this, if you want any help, you can use number which is given in my description box. You can call on that number, experts will help you. Yes, so with this, now I'm winding up this session. Thank you everyone for joining. Take care and bye-bye.